Hello everyone, welcome to Efficient User. This is another episode of Angular series which we are basically seeing as for beginners. So in the past video, we have seen about interpolation in Angular, and today video we are going to discuss about two-way binding. In the interpolation, we have seen in the TypeScript we have some variable, and in the HTML we have displayed that value basically. So just going to delete the other values to keep the source code very simple. Even we don't need these methods and all. So we have some value called pet name, and we are just displaying the value here. We'll just save these values and see the output. So it's just showing Jimmy. So instead of showing the values available in the TypeScript and in the HTML, what if we send back the values to the TypeScript, which means we could able to get the value from the TypeScript and display in the HTML. At the same time, we could able to set the values from the HTML to the TypeScript. So for that, what I'm going to create is I'm going to create a text box here and bind this value. So whenever we type the text box, the value should get reflected, and we are going to display the values next to it. So for that, I'm going to create a text box, input type text. Okay. So this is not needed as of now for the purpose of demo. What I'm going to do is I'm going to bind the values. For that, the syntax is we need to put a box and put a brackets inside that and type ng model. Okay. So since I have installed some extensions showing me in the sessions, if we click it, it will show like this. So basically, this particular syntax is called the box of banana, and this binding is like a variable name. Here I'm just going to mention pet name here. Okay. So it's still showing some error message. Cannot bind to ng model since it isn't a known property of HTML, like input. Basically, the reason is we have lots of attributes in the input testing, like a type, name, or ID. But when it hit this particular part, ng model, it don't know the reason or like a purpose of this particular thing. So it will show message like this: cannot bind to ng model since it is in a known property, which means the particular thing is not able to understand what is ng model. For that, even we did a video on this thing itself. I'll put a link in the description. You can check out. Basically, what we need to do is in the app.module module or like the related module, we need to import a package. We need to import forms basically. So it will be, I guess, at Angular slash forms, and here we need to make forms module. We need to just add it in the import as well. So once we add it, we could see the error message gone away. If we go to the output now, we could be able to see the values here. We type something, it try to get the values. So it's not getting binded. Just think of why. I believe we need to build from the scratch, I guess. Looks like the after we have saved the file, we didn't start the build. So just killing the build again and doing it's showing no compile successfully. If you go back to our this thing output, we could be able to see the value pet name in the top, and we could be able to see the same value in the text box. What is if we type something else? Will it reflect in the top DOM? Let's see. Hello. Yeah, it's basically changing the value. If you delete it, it's just gone away because since it's a null value, the DOM gets it's not showing anything. So try this and leave your comments. So you just try out this particular two-way binding property in your Angular source code, like the basic tutorial we had generated using Angular CLI, and leave your comments in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, and you will get notified on every new video we are uploading. Thank you so much.